Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Dockliff here, and I'm back yet again with another Battlefield 3 commentary. I almost said Battlefield Bad Company 3, but that's a game for the future, I guess. I don't know what they're going to do with that game, actually, but anyways, we're on the good old Operation Metro, and not much strategy to be involved inside this video. I'm just, defending, and as you might be able to tell by the time limit, I don't know, they don't get past this whole first round, and I'm going to go ahead and ruin it. I think I only get one death this game total, and I guess you could say that my kill streak is, I don't know, you could probably say it's up in the air, whether or not it's just a one death game or not. And my very first death was actually getting head glitched by someone, so that's about it. And I do get revived later on, but I just go on a rampage. And when I say rampage, I mean for some reason I could not die at all. Whether it be a mixture of luck or skill, the cards were on my side this match, and it was brilliant. So, I'll get to the M16 here in a minute, but I'm trying out some new rendering settings and color settings just simply because I want to, okay? And, well, basically I have to. I'll normally just render out with no color or anything, just with a little bit of color correction. You probably know. Most people don't know what I'm talking about, but what I'm saying is I'm adding more effects to the video and seeing what I can get out of it in a whole. So tell me how it looks, and if it looks good, I'll use this for the remainder of the time for Battlefield 3. It does take a little bit more time to render, but I guess I can upload overnight. That's when I normally do it anyways. So yeah, just tell me what you think about the settings. If you don't like it, you don't like it, and I'll never do it again, I guess. But if you like it, just tell me how it is, because, and this is something I'm sort of jealous for PC for, it just seems like to me that the PC has better quality overall. And the reason why I say this is because for some reason on console, and this is just a commentator thing, the lines on the side get so annoying because it's not really an aspect ratio anymore, because you have to shrink the video down to such a level, and it doesn't look good anymore. And that's why you see console gameplays look a little bit worse than PCs. Like obviously if you go to like a level cap video or a don't blink video or something like that, 1080p, well, I don't necessarily full screen my videos, but the second largest option is what I normally go with. It looks stunning and it looks beautiful. And if you go full screen, it looks like you're basically playing the game. And with console, if you do that, it doesn't really work like that. And I'm not saying like one better, one's worse, that sort of thing. I'm just saying it looks better on console, and that's just the way it is. So I don't know what's with that. I mean, you might be able to notice a black line at the very top of your screen inside this video, but I won't harp on it too much. It's just because I want to maintain some sort of aspect ratio, and I'm probably going off on my own tangent that I don't need to be going off on. So anyways, using the M16A3 on Operation Metro, I know that some people get mad or something like that, and I'm actually down at 2% health right here. I don't know how I don't die, but I was able to pull out the good old G18, and man, I love that thing. Suppressed or not, it's pretty good. And I think I'm using the flash suppressor on the M16 because, really just for the recoil purposes, the M16 normally goes up and to the left a little bit, but with the flash suppressor, it has, I think it's no horizontal recoil. I could be wrong on that. It's either the foregrip or, yeah, whatever. I have both, so I mean it really doesn't matter, or at least I think I have both. Who in the world knows? I actually have to pick up an M21. I don't know, M39. Like I don't use scout weapons that often, and I decided to pick up my M16 again, and at this point I'm like, okay, I have 2 bullets left. I'm trying to find some ammo, because ammo is hard to come by, because 1, no one wants to play support anyways, and 2, I mean, no one throws it down. So it's either you run support yourself or you run out of ammo. And I was actually using squad ammo this match, I believe. Yeah, right there inside the squad I can't speak. Squad specialization. You know what? Screw the word. Specializations. There we go. I had to slow down a little bit, but we finally got it. And I'm just sitting here trying my best. I'm like, drop ammo, sir. Come on. And he doesn't drop it. So basically I'm just sitting here asking for ammo the whole time and just trying to utilize my G18 to its fullest abilities, reviving people along the way. And I was actually so close from just picking up that guy's support and letting him die, but I decided it was for the best if I didn't. And I don't know if I stole his kill right there or not, but I hope he can forgive me. But luckily, that guy was running support. And I would roll with this M60 because it's such a beast, but I'm like, I'm on such a hot streak with the M16. How do I not use it, you know? I mean, I've been going on for like 5 minutes now, just going on a rampage with this gun. And if you're asking me, because I think people, for the most part, know what to use as far as attachments goes on guns. But if you're asking me, and I'm playing Assault, yet still I got a squad resupply of about 140 points. Oh my gosh, I'm playing a better support role than the actual supporters, if that makes any sense. Wow. I'm being an Assault and playing a better support role. That's funny. But anyways, if you want my advice on using the M16A3 or just attachments in general on weapons, I highly suggest going with the foregrip flash suppressor in the side of your choosing. I really like the reflex because it's really good for mid-range engagements, and the side on it just seems like that's where the majority of your bullets will go, like right down the center. With a holographic, I feel it's better for suppression, and that's why I recommend it on maybe like a PKP or something. That way you can get your full suppression on and still just do damage at the same time. Because that's something with LMGs in this game. You know, I don't know how I lived through that. I got a kill assist of like 84, 98, 2 suppression assists, turn around, get some resupplies. You know, it's just a havoc time going on. I think they only get 1 MCOM, and I think that's A. But I don't know which one you should go for first, because if you're defending on this, it's relatively easy because I can set up by this rock to the right of me that's right now. Well, I'm actually going up there a little bit behind this tree area, but there's this one rock where you can sort of watch both areas and you watch them coming up middle pathway a little bit. And that's a great place to lock them down, but in my opinion, you want to take B first because it's so contorted and just very small compared to A. A, you have a lot of room to work, and not to mention, if you don't take out B, there's less of a flanking route that you can take. If you take out A, you can go riverside and try to come up behind them, but if you take B first, that's no longer an option, if you get what I'm saying. So you might want to take B first over A, just simply because of that reason. I'm sorry if I confused anyone there, but whatever, make sure you take the one that we have now first. Sometimes it really doesn't matter if you're like a full-on squad and you know you're going to do good and the team that you're facing isn't that good. By all means, do whatever you want to do, but I'm just saying, if you're in an all-out war situation, like this so-called war simulator to be is said to be, then by all means just go ahead and do it. And yeah, I got interrupted, I'm sorry, I had to restart the commentary here, but anyways, yeah, like I was saying, just do whatever you gotta do as a team to win and whatnot. But yeah, Operation Metro in a nutshell, just play defense, and that's about it. Eventually I just get bored of sitting back inside a spawn, and eventually I think they actually plant, because sometimes whenever you're unaware and you're trying to spawn trap and whatnot, some people can get by you, and it really can cause a havoc. So be careful when you are trying to push up as a team defensively. It can cause some disturbances in the force. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. But anyways, I think you pretty much get the gist of what I'm saying. Be careful. I feel like I'm sounding like a teaching, like, never mind. That's just out of the question. No. Just no. Just going to draw the line there. But I really like to post up inside this area because you can see about 75% of where they spawn. It's a pretty good percentage if I do say so myself. And I basically just go from side to side, being careful of snipers because they are your worst enemy at this point. It's about the only thing that can beat the M16A3 with a foregrip and flash suppressor at this distance. And it really is effective, just moving back and forth and sort of taking great cover. But that's kind of obvious tips by now, but sometimes, you know, obvious tips need to be repeated and reinforced. That way you can utilize it to your true potential, because, you know, thinking of a game and playing the game is critical, because you know, there's a such thing as autopilot mode where you can just play and you just don't care what happens. And, you know, sometimes that can be fun, but sometimes just thinking critically and just going over situations in your head, like, should I push up this way or should I plant now? Or, you know, I'm sure that everyone's had multiple instances where they're thinking and just, it's poetry in motion. So keep that in mind the next time you decide to invade someone else's personal privacy. Or kill them, in other words. But anyways, I don't have anything else much to talk about except for I can be a medic and support at the same time. You know, that's pretty cool. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and let it play out here. There's only 7 more tickets, and probably a little post-rollish type thing, just showing the end of the Battlefield 3, all the stats and whatnot. So, hope you guys have enjoyed, and as always, have a nice day.